Hello again, everyone, and welcome back to the Spearhead cast. Me, Matt. Yeah, be free for you all on a map called Devil's Visit. Map I've not seen before, so this is going to be completely new to me. It's a Western Front battle today, despite it being Eastern Front map. Let's see what happens. We're visiting the Germans. We have Robertus going straight out the gate with Leichte Division for the Wehrmacht. We have Maverick as Sturmtactics for the Waffen-SS. And we have Muru also as the Waffen-SS, but our commander choice yet. Meanwhile, we're in the Allies. We have a Ranger Karma as Ranger Battalion for the Ranger Company, my bad. Ranger Company for the United States of America. We have Rachel, also the United States, without a command choice. And we have Professor as Armor Company for the United States of America. This should be interesting. We have like a down plane here, by looks of it, a glider actually. Fairly interesting looking map, fairly small, surprisingly. Well, it's not, yeah, it's not really that big, but nice looking map so far. We have a lot of destroyed vehicles here by looks of it, from like a previous engagement. We have firefights beginning already here in the town. Germans have secured the church. And here comes the Storm Grenadier. American Rifleman trying to push up here. Looks like we have a command choice. Looks like it is Tank Destroyer. American Tank Destroyer is a cool one to see. We don't really see Tank Destroyer used that often. Gets the Bloody Buckets, a cheaper infantry squad. United States are going to do a push up here. Backing off after seeing what they were doing. Throwing a pineapple. But I think the Germans will still be able to hold this for now. We need to see the Rangers here because that is a lot of firepower. Oh, the Americans are taking losses though, but we have a Jeep. I might give the Americans the numbers they need. Nah, I think the Germans can hold it. Yeah, more Germans coming into the field here. This is securing that point. This is a very cool looking map. I like it. Lots of cover and lots of forests up here. There might be another pineapple. Ah, he used to be Echelon to merge, I think. Yeah, that's the thing you can use to be Echelon for. So the Americans win that engagement thanks to that. Bloody Buckets coming up here. They might engage the Storm Grenadiers soon. Well, the Germans seem to hold most of the town. Yes, this is trying to dig in down here. A little bit of a swamp too, like a pond and everything. So many details. I like seeing environmental storytelling. Well, the Germans are digging up on the heights here. Even have the Oberblitz to reinforce from, with some Panzer Grenadiers called in early through the Oberblitz truck. You need call in if you're playing as Leichte. Americans can probably secure this munitions point up here, so they should have the munitions advantage, which is very good for the United States early on. Means a lot of BARs potentially. Wait, why is my camera doing this? You can get your camera stuck back here? That's a little bit of an oversight, okay. I don't know you can get your camera stuck back there. Huh. Maybe a map flaw. I'm not really, don't know how to make maps in Company of Heroes, so I have no idea. First Grenadiers trying to push up here. Okay, it's going out. Looks like the Americans won that engagement. The pineapple is just too powerful. We do have a Kugelwagen and MT-42, and both Grenadiers actually went down. BAR loaded. Firefights continue in the center here. Germans are preparing a push at the south. Actually, they're making roadblocks. Interesting. The Kugelwagen is pretty dangerous. The Jeep is coming in for the kill. Want to be careful there. There's a Panzerbüchse in this Panzer Grenadier. They missed.
Knock it off. Listen up. God damn it! Someone get us out of here. Stand ready.
So the Americans did take out the Kugelwagen though. Also, the Jeep is gonna get out of there. Yeah, it's been spotted. just back off. Ah, did not make it.
Light vehicle just got
The Germans have set up a roadblock here. Some supplies airdrop down here.
Secure the vehicle. Location set. Begin.
Those are the Germans have set up a fort base out here in the open road with negative cover. Probably not the best move. Unique, we have the 3rd infantry being called in. Unique infantry available to you if you're playing as armor. Mine's being late. Nice to see.
We have a lieutenant reporting in for duty.
Germans now hold the munitions point up here, which is important. Germans still hold the points of the town. MT-34 manned by stormtroopers. Unique thing if you're playing as a Storm. It's stormtroopers who man your MT-34s, which is a pretty potent little bodyguard. Well, the German SS, the 1st SS, is just doing their best down here. Oh, we have a Ranger Recon keeping an eye on him.
HMG squad ready for action.
Bringing into action now. Very nice. Good utilization of the Thompson right there. That's a good utilization of the Ranger Recon team. Sneaking up behind enemy line and then just causing issues.
C-51 trucks. Capture complete. Enemy assault.
Getting behind cover there and then opening fire on the Storm Pioneer. But the Storm Pioneers have the MPs. Good thing though from a range combat. That really allowed him to open up. That's very cool.
Steady up.
Here we have the 3rd infantry arriving.
I smell orders.
That was a good utilization of the Ranger Recon team. Too bad they died. I like to see people actually use them like that. Apparently Buru is not happy. It was a very good use of a 3-man team.
Prepare for action.
There we go, we have the 1st SS Panzer Grenadiers now coming onto the field. But now we have a half-track here.
Panzer Grenadiers standing by.
Trying to get a flank around here, and that will probably do a lot of work. I don't think the Americans have any AT equipment at the moment, but AT grades.
Someone get us out of here. Standing by.
Those division are... Oh, that one actually hits. Immobilizing it.
He's crippled. Awaiting orders.
Oh, the MT-42 stuck crude.
Looks like he's got help.
The enemy is inflicting losses upon us.
Here comes the 1st SS. Already being equipped with a scope Sturmgewehr.
Anti-tank gun has taken the field.
Getting closer.
And all the roadblocks are providing some issues, I think.
Krauts are taking
Rangers on the field now as well. Half-track coming in as well with them.
Lost an infantry unit.
And while the Bloody Buckets are doing their best to try and fight at the outskirts of this town. It's not being an easy one for them. Supplies airdropped in. 80 gun and a 50 cal back at the base.
Knock it off. Well,
Now the armor company is doing its best to try and fight the Light Division up here. Oh! That's like an empty mud bunker? Or dirt bunker? Huh? Oh, that's a thing you could find.
You need some reconnaissance?
More driving around here. Buffalo soldiers called in. African American troops available as a battle group available to armor.
welcome to the death.
Gotten from this building.
Stick with me and you might just make it.
Ooh, Panzergrenadiers with the MKB-42 right there. Potent. It's essentially just like a Sturmgewehr. Ooh, half-track went down.
Squad, get ready.
Smoke grenades to allow a successful retreat. Good to see.
Assembled and ready.
I think he was trying to get them on the cutoff point here. Cutoff path.
Hey, listen up.
Oh.
Listen up.
Yeah, oh yeah, because he didn't actually retreat them. That's it. With the Thompsons, the Rangers will do good here.
Stand by. Orders.
But now the Panzergrenadiers are moving in. Oh, it's a 4 HQ.
To arms. Get ready.
I think the Germans might want to reconsider attacking it unless they can catch it on fire. Nah, that's just a grenade assault. That's not going to do anything. We have a crowd mower. Ranger recon team for the United States up there. Still fighting along the outskirts, 50 cal in that building. Crowd mower should have a problem though, because there is a Pack 38. And there's also an MG to pin it. Suppress it. Oh no. Yeah, that's down. Crowd mower. Kuma on the field. Putting a heat shield. You don't want to use heat against infantry, in my opinion, but that's your choice. I guess people just want the high explosive portion of it. Like, I don't know. I don't play this high skilled stuff. Because I think this player is a little bit more high skilled than me. People being called by the lieutenants. Sandbag fighting position set up here. The church is gonna be hit pretty hard at some point now. The mortar shells seem to be missing. Oh, one hit right there. Very nice. Bloody Buckets are definitely doing a lot of sacrificing here. Buffalo soldiers don't know where to go yet, I think. Inside the shed, apparently. Oh, good on grenade assault right on here. Oh, that's 2 Ranger squads dead. That is brutal. Vertical set up here, but it's not going to do much, I feel. Now, Rangers are taking heavy losses. Buffalo soldiers are doing their best to hold the flank here. But Germans can just fall back to this truck and replenish from it. Probably just get the upgrade for it at this point. Third bunker set up here with an MG42 and some increased defenses. So the Germans are slowly going to make their way down towards the southern munitions points. With the Understorm Fury leading the way. Got a Ranger team arriving, but I don't think that'll do much.
We're losing a capture point.
Why are they all complaining about doubling? Like, your front line is literally meeting there. Oh, those Rangers are gonna be in trouble. That's a little bit of a fun bug there.
Light vehicle just got destroyed.
We have a command steward on the field. Unique commander able to use armor. I actually think all your commanders can arrive in vehicles. That's armor. That's pretty handy. Explosive probably going to be loaded here against that MG. Nope, not. I guess they're relying on the 30 cal to do the job. Artillery called in though. By the commands. No, what's that called in by? Oh, by the tank destroyer lieutenant, I think. Fighting position being set up here by the United States with a 50 caliber and some improved fortifications. Looks like the Germans are not actually meant to take this because they're half-track. They do have a command F1 though. That's going to make it a lot harder for the Allies. MD42 inside the church and through the Storm Grenadier. You can hear the unique sounds of it. A2 pushing up alongside the Nisai being called in. Japanese-American Infantry Battalion. Or regiment, rather. A2 fighting here. I don't think the Puma can fight an A2. Actually, never mind. Never mind. Puma supported by Pack. And totally fight. Meanwhile, the F1 is slowly pushing up down here. Large wreck of a tank is definitely helping the F1 here. Oh, but now the wreck is gone. Oh, having the re-echelon. But they move by and have something else. Okay. Heat bazookas are being loaded. Will they arrive in time? That's a risky move. Worked out for now. They damaged the engine, but out in the open they're gonna get shot to pieces. That bazooka's gonna take a while to reload.
They got us pinned down over here. Okay, ready yourself. Listen up.
Well, the command student fighting against an F1 up here. Or nearby it. We also have a pack house arriving here. Here's the Nisei. Being equipped entirely with Thompsons, making them excellent assault infantry in close quarters engagements. We're calling here by the Untersturmführer. Another Ranger half-track arriving. Panzer 4G arriving for the Mthis in the center. It's a very easy flank to just get around here, but obviously the allies don't know that. Fighting continues over the Buffalo soldiers in the way while scouting for the... Is that a 3-inch or is that a 57? It might be a 57. Another command students leading the way. There's not really anything up here to stop it, I feel. And there's no AT mines. This would actually be the perfect kind of terrain to put AT mines everywhere. We have a pack coming up. Panzer British is still holding on the line here. Pack house is setting up. Artillery being called by the lieutenant. Good pushing up. Looks like the Buffalo soldiers will be ordered to try and take the point. Pack has been set up though to get ready. Intercept the commands to it. We'll probably have the Sherman lead the way. Oh yeah, but the commands to it survives. Buffalo soldiers not going to do much against that bunker though. Immobilized Puma now, using a smoke canister to try and cover itself. And flank, not much is going on. Lots of firefights going on here in the center still. We have an M10 arriving as well for the United States. An American tank destroyer. Sherman trying to push up here. The pack supporting the Sherman and Puma is working out.
We have a forward structure under attack.
That Puma's a hero. Those are people having fun at least talking. That Puma is a hero, but there to go. There it goes.
The enemy has dealt us a blow.
Panzer 4J and the SS is preparing to make a push into town, it looks like. But the Americans have set up quite a lot of forces. The pack house is definitely trying to make itself felt. Oh, the Mthis has made a push in the southern flank I missed. Big combined arms push down here. Perhaps the tank destroyer should fight like a tank destroyer and actually relocate and get down there to flank. That's how the United States tank destroyers operated. They were relocated very quickly on the front. They were designed to be mobile, basically. F1 A2 is having a long brawl. I do think the F1 will win that. Yeah, F1 won that. Second Sherman arriving though.
We just lost a medium tank.
Here comes another one. And I think this one the F1 will not be ready for. Yeah, too close. And if it's too close, the A2 will definitely win. Yep, like that. But the pack can also penetrate. Several packs are being called in here. Big fight here near the town. Mthis trying to get some shots in. East side needs to be utilized here, I think. But Mthis is just using a lot of good areas to fight from. Another machine gun rushing up quick. East side making a move. East side pay for it with their life though. Mthis is in trouble. The M10 will survive. Americans have secured the northern flank, missed that too. Panzerwerfers have been prepared by the Like Division. Rangers are surely fighting back against the Panzer tactics. With a lot of effort. Looks like we have a Ranger camp set up here.
That's it. Point's ours.
Enemy infantry! Pour it on!
Fighting continues. The question is, how long will it be before Maverick starts going for the Sturmtiger? He is playing Sturm, and I expect the Sturmtiger at some point. Like the soon, he's just waiting for the resource, I imagine. That Sherman's in trouble. The machine guns are still trying to do their work though, but the front shield of the pack is helping a lot. They killed each other.
A medium tank was just lost.
F1 trying to push up here. They do have Panzerwerfer support. Shermans are trying to push up here aggressively with the command Sherman. There's no AT mines in the road. Nope. There's actually value to stop them, but this pack coming up now. I think the Americans are going to pull back for repairs. Well, the M10 is trying to move up here. Putting a high explosive shell. But they've been immobilized and they also lost their crew.
That's a heavy machine gun. Shoot up here.
Ammo hold on fire!
Artillery being called in here by the lieutenant, probably on the MG. Yep, sounds like it. Or looks like it, rather. Oh, it's white phosphorus. Nice. Actually, that's not nice at all. Oh, Tiger tank arriving on the southern flank for the SS Panzer. Against the A2 Sherman. Yeah, I think the SS Panzer might have the southern flank handled. Unless the Rangers pull something out of their ass suddenly. Lieutenant being cut down there. German taken out by the pack. And these fours are a little bit awkward, I can definitely imagine that. In fact, they're not side blockers. They should probably become side blockers, I'd say. So we're going in here in these positions by the pack howitzer. It's not really working out that much by the looks of it. More Nisa have been called in. And now the Germans are making an armored push northwards with an F1.
We have a new Panzer IV.
77, 76 coming out to the field though. Well, it looks like the Americans are managing to secure through. At least until the SS infantry gets back in position. But they are now threatening the forward HQ of the Germans. Church is also in American hands, giving the BAR a very good overwatch position. And because this is all negative cover, that's going to be a pain. Yeah, it looks like the SS is just going to fall back to the base to replenish instead. Or actually just behind it. German 76 driving up through the streets now. Tiger on the southern flank. Rangers do have bazookas. Okay, well, the Germans also taking northern flank here with some tanks. They have engagements happening everywhere at the moment. It's very hard to keep up. Panzer IV J down. Looks like Maverick has lost practically everything in a very short amount of time as the Americans did their big push. Pushing the Germans out of the town. Anyway, on the southern flank, the Tiger is just being a threat. Ooh, bazooka hit it! And on the northern flank, the Germans are having a little bit of a brawl in the forests. You can see the remains of an American convoy there actually now. Panzer IV is definitely providing a problem. But the town seems to be firmly becoming American now. Thanks to the blood on the east side and the bloody buckets. That town is firmly in American hands. The shells going in somewhere. Sherman pushing down here. Tiger is in a precarious position. Hasn't been penetrated once. Panzer IV opening fire, probably aimed up here. Yep, looks like it. German 76 having a brawl still. It's because there is a pack. They have an Aufklar who is triangulating the shots.
All sectors, ability now ready.
Yeah, well, the Waffen-SS is pushing back the Rangers a lot. Tigers pull back for repairs, good to see. But the Allies in the center is gonna have to make a new move. It's gonna be very hard for the Waffen-SS to get back in the town now, I feel. Especially with a 50 kill inside that church. Actually, they're doing a pretty good job of it. And that rifle grenade did nothing. American Shermans are still just holding back the Germans in the town, in the forest. I like how the Panzer Werfers are parked. Very nice.
Reinforcements in. Welcome to the death factory, boys. Stick with me and you might.
Yeah, the forests are a little bit dumb. I can kind of agree to the fact you can just shoot through them.
One of our fighting positions is sustaining fire. We just lost a unit.
Perhaps if the map maker is still working on this map, perhaps make the forest side blockers. Might be a fun thing. Not sure how side blocking works, so don't ask me. Ooh boy. Will the Sherman get out of there is the question. Its driver still... Nope, and now it's working again. Just back off. So the Tiger is being relocated to the center. Germans are digging up our munitions points. The best of their abilities. But the Allies are now threatening that hill with the Panzerwerfers. But we are seeing a... No, that's a Panzer IV J. Second Tiger being prepared. There's so much action going on everywhere. That's the problem with me playing or watching these big matches.
Regiment advises. Infantry ready to utilize
Oh, flag base is actually now in range, but that might be a problem. Because now the allies can target it. Oh, not good at all. Artillery calling up here. And we're getting rifle shots as well. Looks like the allies are getting the better out of this.
Support is here. Sherman ready.
Oh, because the pack is gone. Only an F1 left. And there's no panzer. They don't have enough munitions for Panzerfausts. Now the American infantry is pushing up. Oh, the Germans are in a bad position now. Not looking good here at all. So the Americans are finally pulling through. Yeah, they're joking about this hut apparently, and how you can hide behind it. The Panzerfaust actually worked. Oh my god, that's funny. That's really funny.
Send your orders.
We have Jackson coming onto the field, basically an American tank destroyer with the same caliber as the Pershing. 90mm, so it should be able to deal with Tigers pretty efficiently. Hopefully. Because the Germans are slowly pushing back thanks to the arrival of the Tigers. The northern flank is back in Allied hands. Both munitions point are still basically in Allied hands at this point on. You have a Jumbo as well, leading the way against the Tiger. Tiger's gonna have a hard time penetrating a Jumbo. Also, Bazooka's coming up. Ooh, that Tiger's in trouble. Very nice. Jumbo leading the way still. Very little here that can penetrate the Jumbo. The Jumbo has ridiculously high frontal armor. Oh, we have a penetrating shot there from the Tiger, but Tiger is down. Second Tiger's on the way though. You know, the Allies have swept through the north. They're pushing down from the hill onto the German base. Oh, hinder a Kettenwerfer causing a chain reaction as its ammo load just blows up. Panzer Force moving to try and counter it. You see it, they're so far holding them back. Yeah, the E-State is doing a way too good of a job here. I think this might be the end of the German defense. We might have another Tiger down here. Ooh, Tiger's getting around the corner. Ooh, yeah, at that point the Tiger's basically knocked out too. Well, this was quite a match. Hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one, everyone. Bye-bye.